So I was cleaning my office again for the 100th time this year, and to be honest with you guys, it's still really not that clean, but you know, that's a story for another day. While I was cleaning the office though, I had a realization that I just own way too many IEMs, and probably 99% of them are never going to get used. So that really got me thinking on potentially selling a lot of what I've bought throughout the years. And that thought led to me thinking, what if I was a complete minimalist with this? What IEM would I actually keep? Which one for sure that I would never let go no matter what? So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you my choices. Hey friends, Timmy, welcome back to MV Gears Audio, and this video's purpose is to simply answer the question of if I was to sell 99% of my collection and become like an audiophile minimalist or a minimalist audiophile, which items would I actually keep? Let's start off with the IEMs, shall we? And of course, the first set of IEMs are my own collaboration. I'm gonna keep those no matter what. They have a lot of sentimental value on top of being tuned exactly how I wanted them to be tuned, so they're super special to me. The next IEM should come to no surprise if you've been watching my video recently, and that IEM is the Mega 5 EST. I'm just in love with that thing. It is my versatile IEM of choice. I've been using it a lot lately whenever I go out. Everything sounds good on it. It can come across, I guess, a bit boring, but I really don't mind because everything just sounds so natural and correct. And again, that mid-range is really to die for. The best mid-range in the world. So yes, absolutely keeping Mega 5 EST. So we have now a very basic IEM in the DaVinci. We have a versatile IEM in the Mega 5 EST. My vocal IEM of choice is surprisingly Studio 4. Yes, the Soft Ears Studio 4. When I first got this thing, I never would have really thought that I would continue to use it over and over. Yes, I loved it at the time, but a lot of IEMs, you know, they have this kind of curve where you love it a lot, then it starts to fall off, right? Because newer items come onto the market, replaces the old item, and this happens pretty fast in the sci-fi realm that we're in. But Studio 4 kind of is standing the test of time here. Every time I grab it, I'm happy to listen to it, and I really can't bring myself to even imagine selling it. So yes, my vocal IEM of choice would be the Studio 4. And the last IEM, yes, I'm only keeping these 5 IEMs, and the last IEM is the Elysian Annihilator 2021. Of course, I can never sell that one. It is a relic at this point. A lot of people are looking to buy this. But besides the fact that it is kind of a valuable piece in the community history, I genuinely just love the sound. I don't use it as much as the other IEMs I previously mentioned anymore, and that's mainly because the cable, the Martini cable, is a little bit too short and it gets in the way of when I use my keyboard and my mouse. But when I do travel, I use the Annihilator the most. And every time I grab it to use it, it just wows me all over again. I easily fall back in love with them every time I put them on to listen. Now, long-term fans might be wondering, what happened to the Diva? Well, as the years go on and I grow in my taste in the hobby, I still like the Diva, but I never grab it anymore. I don't know why. Every time I listen to it, I still like it, but I just never really feel compelled to grab it, as opposed to grabbing like the Studio 4, or the Annihilator, the newly acquired Mega 5 EST. I don't know why. So because of that alone, I don't think I can justify keeping it if I was to, you know, of course, sell out 99% of what I have. So in the spirit of the minimalism of this video, the Diva is excluded. Moving on from the IEMs now, we have the headphones, and surprisingly, I would keep 2 pairs of headphones. The first one being the HD800s. I can't imagine selling that one. I still really love that one. And the second one is the Focal Clear. I just think it looks really sexy. It looks super cool. Of course, it sounds phenomenal as well, but just look at it. Can you really sell this away? I mean, it looks like luxury on your head. It looks so cool. Looks aside though, the Focal Clear does serve a purpose, being that it is my neutral headphone of choice. The HD800 is quite bright and quite analytical, so when I want something a bit more normal and neutral, easier to listen to, I grab the Focal Clears. Next we have TWS and the Galaxy Buds 2 Pro. They're definitely staying. I use them almost every day. They have way more use beyond just listening to music. They basically become a part of my life now. I'll never get rid of them. Next are ear tips, but since I already made my favorite ear tips video here, you guys can go watch this video. I'm keeping all of those and only those. And last but not least, the sources. I'm definitely keeping my Apple dongle for emergency, my Apple Snowy Night as my dongle of choice for everyday use, and for my desktop setup, I guess I'll keep the Topping A90D90 that I already have. Although this is absolutely overkill, I don't need this. To be honest, I might sell this and buy like a more affordable one. That might be what's more likely to happen because I can't really justify keeping like, I don't know, like $1,000 setup here when I really wouldn't need the kind of power that this delivers. All right, that is it for this video today. Thank you so much for watching. And on the question of if I'm really going to sell 99% of what I've bought, maybe. I'm considering it. But I'll marinate on that thought for a while. Peace out. Bye.